Hello friends, my name is RubyWire and welcome to Volcano Island. Now, I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at because I just launched this game. There's no sound. There's not a play button. Oh, it's like a point and click. Okay. Well, I don't know exactly what this is really about, but there's no music, so I'm gonna throw some in, so enjoy that. You find yourself suddenly... Oh, here, let's get this up and close. You find yourself suddenly stranded on a remote volcanic island. This could be too much to process, and it's okay to feel panicked. Try to breathe normally and have a clear mind to begin with. You'll need to think, observe, and plan for your survival. What do you do first? Let's look for... You wouldn't build a fire with driftwood. It'd be wet. Head inland to explore the island. Great. Maybe you can find items that are essential for your survival, such as water, wood, and basic tools for weapons and shelter. Upon entering the jungle, you see a lot of branches, sticks, and stones. What do? Create a shelter. Always create a shelter first. What is this? It's like a video. That's interesting. I'm not going to watch this because it's 15 minutes, but good choice. You construct a lean-to shelter from banana leaves. This will be a place to stay dry for when it rains, but your hard work has made you thirsty and it hasn't started to rain yet, so you decide to find a source of water. That's a funny thumbnail. Excellent. Water is the key to survival. Without food, you can survive around 3 weeks, but you have about 3 days without water, especially in tropical climates. Sources of water can be found in a variety of ways. Set up a solar water still? See, if you search for a source of fresh water, you're going to run the risk of bacteria. I think a solar water still is basically you take salt water and you heat it up with like magnification from the sun. I could be completely wrong about this, but you like heat it up with magnification from the sun so that it evaporates almost, and you don't really need a magnification. But then it collects somewhere, and the steam condenses onto a surface, and it drips fresh water. Could be wrong, but that is very smart. It's just very hard to do. Okay, make solar water so you need a container, plastic sheet cover, rocks, and some leaves. All this stuff. Yep, condensation will occur on the underside of the plastic and run to the center. It will drip into a container, filling it with distilled drinking water. I was right. So basically, you get a container, you put it at the center, you fill it with wet stuff, salt water, wet leaves, anything. Put the plastic over it so that everything that comes up from condensation hits the plastic, and then it drips down in the center. I knew that from my brain. What? Why did I know that? I shouldn't have known that. I'm not that smart. While the water collects, you start to feel hungry. What's your plan? I don't have tools, but breaking open a coconut is not an easy task without a rock. Is this the Mythbuster guy? I don't know. We'll go hunting. If you begin to hunt, you suddenly hear a deep rumble coming from further in. The birds suddenly fly from the trees toward the beach. Run away. Make it to the beach, but unfortunately the volcano has erupted, and before you know it, you pass out from a wave of toxic fumes, and soon you are covered in a layer of volcanic ash, mummifying you for all eternity. What? What is that? Thanks for playing our game. We hope you had fun and learned a few survival skills along the way. But as you experience, human agency has its limits, as certain natural disasters are outside of human control. You want to try a different set of choices? Click restart. Yeah, I want to try a different set of choices. Let's try it again. We're gonna look for driftwood to build a fire this time. Okay, it's important to keep calm and try and gather items as the survival process. You collected driftwood to build a fire. Volcanic glass would not strike a spark, as far as I know. Oh, okay. I mean, flint and steel, yeah, but volcanic glass obsidian isn't flint. I don't think it is. Find a source of water. We'll set up that water still again. We'll try and break open a coconut this time. Oh, is this the king of random? Oh, it is. Rest in peace. You find a coconut in a large flat rock. You manage to break open the coconut with another rock that you found, but as soon as you take your first sip of the delicious juice inside, you hear a rumble. You run to the beach. Oh, am I gonna die every time? Is this volcano gonna kill me every time? Can I get something else to kill me? Panic! Go for a swim! Oh, I probably should have read that. Hold on, let's actually sit there and read that. This time we're gonna panic. Panicking will not help you in the situation. Take a seat, close your eyes, take a few breaths. Calm your nerves and take your mind off the immediate survival concerns. Decide to go for a quick swim. It's good to relax, but you might want to get started with survival preparation before you get too weak or encounter predators. A rip current pulls you out to sea. You try to swim back to shore, but eventually you become totally exhausted. Keep swimming. You struggle against the currents. You float on your back to gather yourself up. Thankfully, the currents bring you to shore. What? I found a source of water. How about we look for a source of fresh water? Eventually come across a waterfall. What do you do next? Search the vessel to collect and boil water to get rid of any contaminants. Yeah. And we're back to this. Some water in the wild may be safe to drink. It likely is not. And find a couple old tin cans and fill them with water before you start a fire to boil the water. You're struck by a sudden pang of hunger. I broke open a coconut, run to the beach. Yeah, you died. I want to die in a different way. Okay, start to feel panicked. Go for a quick swim. Float on your back. Find a source of water. Source of fresh water. Drink the water immediately. You took a risk in doing this, but the consequences of this action may not present. You're always gonna die from a volcano. Well, that was Volcano Island. I mean, okay, I understand what it is. It's a very simple game, and it did have the videos that you can actually go and watch them to find basic survival skills, which is a really cool thing. We don't really live in a time where basic survival skills are necessary, but that could definitely change. The world could end at any moment, and you're gonna be kind of boned if you're not ready to survive. Personally, I wouldn't say I have a minimal knowledge of survival skills, but I've seen a lot of survival videos on YouTube, on History Channel or National Geographic or whatever it was that used to do that with Bear Grylls. I saw that a lot. I've played a lot of survival games, which I know that all this stuff doesn't equate to real world experience. I've seen a lot of shows, all this stuff. None of it equates to real world experience, but I have an idea. I have a basic grasp. That's not a bad thing to have. It's better to have a basic understanding of something and never need to use it than to not have the understanding and be forced to use it. In my opinion. I know how to start a fire. I know how to boil water, and I knew how to make that thingy, that water distill thingy, which is kind of cool, not gonna lie. But I don't know certain things, like I don't know how to skin a wild animal, I don't know how to track or hunt or stuff like that. Like there's a lot of stuff that I'd like to learn how to do for survival, but it's not really pressing to me. But if you're into that kind of stuff, this game might be for you. It'll give you some cool insights as to what you might need for survival. But thank you everybody so much for watching. If you want to play this game, the link is in the description below. Be sure to support the creator. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like, a comment, and a subscription. And as always, I'll see all you guys in the next video. Peace.